And here we go, Lego Star Wars with Laser Trap. Good luck and have fun!
Alrighty, well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for that donation. I just lost the game too. But yeah, I'm really excited. Can you hear me?
Oh no.
Can you hear me?
He's not coming through Discord now.
Okay, sure. Can you hear me all right now?
Yes.
All right, that's good. So I am really excited to be bringing you LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga on the DS today. LEGO games have not been on the schedule since 2011. Essentia ran LEGO Star Wars 2 at AGDQ that year, and also LEGO Harry Potter at Japan Relief done quick. So today this is Complete Saga on the DS. I am playing on a real DS. I just like to play off my capture. My name is Lasertrap, and I have two commentators with me today.
Hello, my name is Shemcat. I'm a runner of this game, and I am currently 3rd place in any percent, which is the category you're about to see.
Hi, I'm RebelDragon95. I'm one of Jono's good friends. I've seen him run this game a lot, so that's why he asked me to come along and help out.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go ahead, and there's a cutscene before the run starts. The time will start when the level is loaded in. And I would just like to point out how amazing the animations are on the DS version of this game. It's going to be a really good time, although we might not see all of the cutscenes. This is just the beginning of episode 1, and oh no, the ship gets blown up. So time's about to start in 3, 2, 1, go! First trick there, using the touch screen to use the Force, you can press and hold A, but that is a lot slower. Now, I do have 2 characters out. I'm running ahead of the second one right now. It's kind of intended as a co-op game, but there's only 1 player right now. And you can only have 2 characters out at once, but I'm running into TC-14 here, who's a droid who's only really useful for unlocking doors. Just missed the early activation there, that's okay. So I want to spend as little time as the droids as I can. Now, I've been running past enemies, but right here I have to defeat the droidicas. So Shem, can you talk about this strat? It's a little bit harder than it looks.
Yes, by character swapping, you can cancel all lag, and that is particularly effective with the Jedi Slam, which is double jump and then attacking. Since that hits both the droidecas at once, you can just repeatedly jump, slam, and then character swap to TC-14, and it very quickly gets rid of both of them. And it's also very flashy, so that's good, you know?
Yeah, we have another bit of a room where we're stuck and we have to wait for enemies to defeat 9 battle droids using the character swap technique again. It's really useful for cancelling all kinds of animations, as we'll see in this run. Coming into the next room, there's a really tricky jump that we call Lamp Jump Extreme Edition. I have to just land on the edge of that lamp and then jump over the fence. Nice! You just can go through the top of it like that. And I don't have to wait out for that animation. So, Rebel, something funny is about to happen. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so as Jono mentioned, you may or may not get to see the cutscenes, but as he walks into this ship here, he's going to try and pause a couple of times. What he's trying to do is, if you pause on the frame before a cutscene starts, it skips the cutscene completely. There's 18 of them that you can potentially get in one of these runs. Jono will be going for basically all of them. All of them, yeah. All of them.
So, I just exited out the level and now I'm taking a trip to the custom character creator. And I'm basically creating a clone of Qui-Gon Jinn, except he has a blaster instead of a lightsaber. Oops, I don't want to punch TC-14. But he can double jump, and with these properties, I can do this: jump and shoot and jump and shoot and jump and shoot and jump and shoot, and enter levels early. So there's a lot of questions I'm sure you have. So first I'll talk about any percent. And this category is essentially defined as just beating the final level of every episode. And I would love to show you more of this game, but I'm really sorry, I am just going to skip past most of them today. It is, I'll be honest, it's my least favorite category in the game, but this is still my favorite speed game of all time, so I'm really happy to show it to you. Also, we're watching a cutscene right now, and it's a really long cutscene, You can't actually skip the intro cutscenes to each level, though. That's only for the mid-level cutscenes and the end-of-level cutscenes. Infinite jumping as well. You need to have double jump, and you need to have a blaster, specifically a blaster. It does not work with any old gun. Jar Jar is actually the only vanilla character, but it's faster for us to use a custom character. Rebel, I know you've not actually done speedruns of this game, but you've tried out a few tricks. Just how hard is infinite jumping?
It's the easiest thing to do.
It is
you have
so easy.
much time.
Yeah.
To know, even though he's only going into the final levels of every single episode, he had to do negotiations because that unlocks the blaster in the character customizer.
That's right.
That's why he had to do that.
This is Baba. It's random where he goes. This is a decent pattern, although I just missed him a couple times. I should say as well that before this room there was a ledge that you shouldn't be able to single jump up, but character swaps are also useful for gaining height. I don't think there are any other uses in this speedrun where I will be doing that. But yeah, here I need to kill all 3 of these stormtroopers. It's actually really important for later. I apparently have just about as good aim as a stormtrooper right now. And then we chase Baba away. I need to switch to Lando here. And I'm actually going to jump off the edge. 4, 5, 6. Okay, I was just a little bit too late on that cutscene skip. But if you've played PC and console, you'll probably notice this is a very different game. It's a very different build entirely. There are only 5 levels in every episode, but the 5th level in episode 5 combines both the Cloud City Trap and the Betrayal over Bespin levels. So right now we are going to have a few fights with Darth Vader. Right here, I'm going to double jump across the ledge because double jumping is really easy to space out. Build this pedal and then jump back, swap to R2-D2, fall off the ledge, save a couple frames because that respawns me on this side, and then go through this room. R2 movement, its droid movement is really slow, but there's a panel at the end of this room, so there's no point switching back to it. And we're about to start our first fight with Darth Vader. Shem, can you take us through what's going to happen?
Yes, so this is a lightsaber fight where you have to where you play as Luke and have to weave in and out of his attacks and try and hit him while he's vulnerable. However, an added, bit of difficulty onto this fight is you have to do it damageless, since as you see there, he puts on a helmet, which is used slightly later in the room, and if you take damage at all, you just lose it. So Darth Vader, in this first fight, you hit him 2 times and he jumps away. You have to stun him with R2, and then jump and slash him there. And then just keep on doing that until, all of his heart's gone.
I don't want to lose the helmet. Okay. I still have my helmet, and there's one more bit after this. It's going well so far. Okay, I got a free hit on him there. Sometimes that's just how it works. Sometimes he doesn't let you give that free hit when you slam him like that. But I was pretty lucky both times, I think. And that's the end of the fight. So, also with this helmet, I have to make a bit of a tricky jump. I'm going to just buffer it with a lightsaber swing and then double jump over. Made it. Nice, no problem. And here's the part where I have to use a Stormtrooper helmet. Okay, that's the end of Vader 1, and now we have Vader 2. Double jump over, and the game decides that if Luke is over there, the boss is dead. Vader 3. You can get 2 hits on him straight away because it doesn't attack. Then the third one, double jump over. The rest of the Vader fight is pretty standard, although I'm having trouble getting a hit on. Again, for those of you who've played PC or console, you might remember that the only way to hit bosses sometimes was to cheese it out a little bit with double jump and slam. You cannot do that in the DS version. They will not let you. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, I got the cutscene skip after that. So now we're back in the first section with R2. Remember when I died with Lando before this? I can use his iframes, which I stored through that entire Vader segment, to cross the electric floor and save about a second. Use R2 to unlock that door. This is a switch, and I pull it. I don't care about the shield in front of it. I just need to get in the corner. And now I build C-3PO. The box was nice to me. Sometimes you shoot that box and it does not want to break. Also, at the beginning of the level, we were here earlier, and I said it was very important to shoot the stormtroopers. That's because I need to get a helmet again. But if I don't shoot the stormtroopers in the beginning, there will be more that shoot at me and make it really difficult to get the helmet out. So as I make my way towards the elevator, which is locked by the stormtrooper helmet access, we're going to the lost room, and there's a really, really, really cool trick. Shem, can you talk us through this one?
Yes, so what you have to do is climb on top of a banner with a very precise jump. It's really heckin' difficult. And you have to just slide on there, jump off into the void. Character swap when there's like a weird glitched effect on the screen, and that improperly loads another room. It's really difficult, as you can see.
There we go. All right, so I'm up, and now jump to the left. A different room loads out of bounds. I character swap in that room, and that does something really interesting with this door. On the other side of the door is the end of the level, and it's gone. Okay, so it may not look like it, but I actually did just skip a cutscene. There are 2 cutscenes at the end of this level, and every level that's at the end of an episode. And you can actually get a double cutscene skip if you get a double frame perfect pause and unpause. So getting a good time in this category does hinge on that, which is a bit unfortunate. Other runners don't like it, but I genuinely think it's a good piece of speed tech in like a non-sadistic way. So now I'm just going to go to our next level. We're going to finish off episode 3. I'm going to take a trip back to the custom character creator and then enter the level. And I went the wrong way. During this time and during the opening cutscene for the next level, Sky, do you have any donations for us?
Oh, I absolutely do. And I apologize in advance for some of these puns, but they're just too good. We have a $5 donation from Fletchling, who says, it takes a pretty brave runner to take on Lego Star Wars. I heard this game can brick your console. And the next one is a question. I'm gonna ask both runner and commentator here. So, $20 from Shy Ranger. What do you call a Jedi who sings in the mountains? Any guesses?
Jedi who sings in the mountains? I have no idea.
I can't think of any answer that would
I got
match
nothing.
it.
All right, a Yodeler.
Oh, that's amazing. I love it. I love it.
Thanks, I hate it, but also love it.
All right, so the level's about to start. This level's a little bit unique. Some people think that LEGO games are not hard speedruns just because they're not really hard casually. And that's due to the fact that most of the time when you die, you just go back right to where you were. In this level, it's a little bit different. You go back to the beginning of the room. There's some interesting properties that come with that. This room, the room is collapsing, and I am given only 49 seconds to get out of here. Do you think I can do it?
I don't think you can.
You're done. You're done. It's too
Well,
little.
fortunately, there is a... As we'll see, there are some pillars stacked up against this door, and that's not a real door. Boom.
Yeah, so basically what he did there was he positioned himself on the pillar at like a particular point, and when you stand there, you just slide off the edge. You can do it with detonators that you throw with specific bounty hunter characters as well. So you can use that to clip through some other doors, but that's an instance where you can do it on a piece of the environment. This room here...
And...
Sorry, Jono.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
Go
sorry. This room here, if he dies at any point, the bit that he's about to do just doesn't work, so he needs to be very careful. What he's going to do is he's going to jump around a room transition trigger, if I remember correctly, and...
Yeah, I've done that.
Yep, that skips the room transition that starts this boss fight correctly. Now, the hitbox for the boss is there, but they don't move, so you can just beat up on them, and then it gives you plenty of time to buffer the...
Did I not have
Hopefully the cutscene skip.
Ah.
Oh, rip,
Okay.
did you not get it?
I got the first one, but unfortunately now we have to watch the really long cutscene. So this is a double cutscene skip that we don't usually go for in PB attempts. just because the first one is really short, and if you don't go for the skip, you get a free skip on the second one. And yeah, unfortunately, Padme's dead. We've skipped a lot. I don't know if you've noticed, but the Emperor is evil. Who knew? He is the Senate.
Very abridged version of Star Wars Episode 3, right here.
Yeah. Is this the part where he goes, no?
Yes.
Amazing. All right, so moving on. We're gonna go to episode 2 next. I hope you don't mind this jumping around all over the place, but that's just next on my list. We've got time for another donation, Sky.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna try to not make you groan this time, but no promises here. $25 from the jerk of all trades, who says, you guys have been building up this Lego game so much it makes me wish we had a whole block of Lego games. I just hope the game doesn't brick. Bionicles.
You know what? I wish we had a block of Lego games too. It's been 10 years since we've had Lego, and I need to do a really good job with this run to make sure that doesn't happen again. Because our Lego community is so great, it's so wholesome, and well, I think there's a lot that we've been missing out, so hopefully we can set that right now. Alrighty, episode 2, the end of episode 2, we have a meeting with Count Dooku to be trained in the arts of Jedi, I guess. No, that's the wrong movie. Anyway, there's nothing too much at the beginning that I can think of. Is there anything really that happens in this level other than the boss?
Not really, no. You could run past all the enemies, you could just do the puzzle without really worrying about the enemies, and then you get to fight the boss, and the boss is kind of where all the tech is in this level.
Yeah, so actually it's quite important that I switch to Anakin there. That's manipulation for characters that I'll have with me later. But right now, just jump up the top. Make sure not to step on the buttons, because that'll waste some time with an event cutscene. Wait for the wipe to go. Oh wow, I got it, even though my setup was really bad. There's a cutscene at the beginning of the boss. And Shem, there's something I'm doing with this boss.
Yes, so what he's doing here is called a Dooku lock. There are 2 frames where Count Dooku is just, can be hit, but can't attack either. And we can exploit that by using just the Jedi single jump attack. Since that has a massive lingering hitbox, we can just jump up, hit him there.
Sorry, I got the...
Did you get the cutscene skip?
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So yeah, we can just hit him over and over again, and it's really easy since you just have so much time to hit him. Even though it is technically only a 2-frame trick.
Oh, right, I'm not done yet. I got ahead of myself.
You trying to pause?
No, I was thinking that there was no more lightning left.
Yeah.
And here's another double. Nice, I got a double, let's go.
Hey.
And the double, let's go.
All 4 cutscene skips in that level, that's amazing. Double frame perfect trick. Oops, okay, I don't want to swap. So this is Yoda. Yoda goes fast, and Yoda is going to clip through doors. We don't need to visit the custom character creator anymore. He's going to clip through this door and we'll go into a ship level, kind of like a shoot 'em up level, I guess. So let's see if I get this clip. I did. Rebel, can you talk about that clip?
Nice. So basically the way Yoda clips work is Yoda has 3 separate attacks, and during the second attack, if you angle yourself into the door, then right as you're doing the third attack, you hold up within 10 frames. It depends on the door. Some doors are easier, some doors are harder. But basically, if you hold up within the right frame area, then you will clip through the doors. And the reason why we actually have Yoda now is because we ended Count Dooku with him. So what we're going to do is we now go do the 2 ship levels that we need to do, because the canteen doesn't count these as levels of characters, so we can use that to basically make the game to put us back into being Yoda, then we can clip through the final 2 doors that we need to get through.
Yeah, that's exactly right. And ship levels, or the 2 we're playing today at least, they like to use torpedoes. I guess these pink, purplish things, that's totally what they are. Totally. So I need to pick up 3, and hopefully be a little bit faster than I was there. You know, only losing a few frames there compared to the several seconds you lose when you don't skip a cutscene. That's just the way this goes, but I want to be as fast as I can, right? Either way. The best thing to do when shooting at torpedoes is wait just a little bit in front of them so then the torpedo doesn't circle around them for a couple extra seconds. And we move on to the next room. This room is, well, we've got more torpedoes, but there are 4 targets I have to get, and I can only carry 3 at once, so I will need to take a trip back to that torpedo generator there. Also, I'm a little concerned about only having 2 health. We'll see how that goes, I guess, because there's a missile that's tracking me, and now I only have 1 health. But I'm scared because of a strat that's coming up, and I've tried it twice in other marathons, well, both for ESAs, and I have never yet hit it in a marathon. So I'm going to be trying it here. I'm going to be picking up 2 torpedoes, even though there's only 1 target left. So as we go into the next section, I am going to pass it over to my commentators to talk about what's happening there.
Nice. So the segment that he will be in is a chase section. It's an auto-scroller where he has 2 TIE fighters and Darth Vader's TIE fighter behind him shooting at him. And basically, the number of times he shoots is consistent and the pattern is consistent. But Jono just has to avoid the lasers for a certain number of times and then make sure he's ready for the cutscene skip that happens at the end. The reason why this is hard is because if he takes that 1 bit of damage that will cause his death, he'll lose his torpedo, which means he can't do the next bit as fast as he would like.
Yes, and he also has to count every single shot, or every set of shot. I believe it's 17 sets of 5, and then on the 3rd of the next set, he has to press pause and pray that he gets the 1 frame. So it can be a pretty scary part of the run.
Yeah. So hopefully
We're almost there. This is 15, 16. Now I have health as well.
Oh yeah, it's a bit safer now.
2, 3. Okay. Yes. All right.
Oh hell yeah.
Nice.
Going well. And now, because we don't have to shoot those... Oh, it's going on the circle. And another double. Yo. This is amazing.
You're doing well on cutscene skips.
I know.
You're really well on cutscene skips.
This could be a 27, I think, still.
Nice.
So the world record, I said it last week. It's a 26:25, and it has 16 cutscene skips. I'd like to shout out Zelda Cubed. He's a new runner of this game. He's my friend. He actually also ran Super Mario 3D Land at GDQ in 2018. It was a really cool run. But he's got 2nd place in this category. It was the first one he submitted, and it had 16 cutscene skips. But I'd been watching him stream attempts, and he got quite addicted. So I'll be honest, I'm not too surprised, but he got to the 16 skip run before anyone else. With that said, though, this cutscene is there's still a lot left. Well, we've got the "it's a trap" bit coming up. But Sky, you can fit in 1 quick donation.
All right, sounds good. We have a $20 donation from Vivian Toga, who says, how much money does a singing Jedi in the mountains donate to Doctors Without Borders? Yo, dollar. Oh my God. Do we have time for one more, actually?
In just a second.
All right.
This level's, there's not too much happening in it. Still another flying ship level. Oops, I died. That's no big deal, though. In this level, though, instead of a torpedo generator, the torpedoes come from destroying the TIE fighters, and then the torpedoes, we use them to take down the Star Destroyers. And I'm being slow about grabbing them. I wanted to say something else. Oh yes, the way the TIE fighters spawn in, it's a common misconception for people who learn the game that it's random, but actually they are in a set position. So you just have to know where that is. And this one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I missed that cutscene skip. That's only like the 3rd or 4th that I've missed, though. But now we're going into the Death Star. There's a section where I'm just holding forward and shooting, just so that I don't die. There is time for at least 1 more donation.
All right. We have $5 from Super Sweet Boy, who says, Lego Star Wars is such a nostalgic series for me. Complete Saga on Wii was the first game I ever completed 100%, so glad to see this game at a GDQ event. Good luck, Laser Trap, and may the Force be with you. Don't break it!
Thank you very much. Actually, on May the 4th this year for Star Wars Day, I had race of this category for a French show. So if Strackle, if you're watching, shoutouts to you. That was a really fun thing to do for Star Wars Day. Right there, I was actually barrel rolling. It's a technique that we didn't know about until right before my ESA run last year, but you can barrel roll by pressing L and R as a ship, and it's useful to save time with sideways movement in these ship levels in places like that. Again, at this point, there's unfortunately 4 targets and you can only carry up to 3 torpedoes, but I'm just taking out the reactor, I guess. Now I need to take a trip back, get my extra torpedo. Again, there's really not much to say here, unfortunately. It's just the case that this level's quite boring. Just shoot the torpedo as soon as I can, and then there's another chase section, but there's no tech, so another donation, if you don't mind. Oops. Can anyone hear me? Am I still there? Did I get disconnected from Discord? I hope not. I'm assuming I'm still live, but okay, 3 double cutscene skips. I'm gonna check to see if anyone can hear me in just a second. I don't have Discord open though. I can check in this cutscene. Technical difficulties. So I just need to clip into this last level. Man, Discord is going crazy. Can you still hear me, guys? Nobody else can hear me? Okay, thank you, Tiana. I guess I'll carry this solo until the end. I'm sorry about this. I'll fix this when this level's over. So this is Darth Maul, the final level of episode 1. This first fight here, I'm just waiting for the battle droids to shoot at me so I can deflect back, and then forcing back 1 container. 3 times this happens. And I guess while this is happening, I will just give some shoutouts for this run. I know they can't hear me right now, and I'm told I'm still live on GDQ, thanks to having an extra person in the house who's watching the stream. But I'd like to give a shout out to Shemcat in 3rd place. He's been a really good competitor in this game. Again, Zelda cubed, really quick improvements.
Sorry, I got disconnected for a second there.
Oh, did you? Was that... I wonder if the stream can hear you now. I have no idea. But my Discord's doing weird things. I don't have an eye on chat, but I'm assuming I'm still live. We're coming up to the end.
Roger.
Stream can hear me. Alright, that's good. In this room, I am just destroying the battle droids at the end, and then... Oh, I need to do a bit of a manipulation. It was a little bit slower than I meant to, but sometimes your partner doesn't do quite what you want them to do because they're computer controlled. And this is a room that I lovingly call the room of pointlessness, because all you do is just pull these switches 4 times and the force fields go away. I'm hoping that when this gets remade in the Skywalker Saga, it'll be more interesting, maybe timing based, something like that, like it was in, or similar to how it was in the film of episode 1. And then after that, we're coming up to the final boss. So this will take me about a minute, and at the end of this, it's time. Oops. I'm not too surprised that I died there. But it's actually a really fitting final boss because this is another boss that we can't really cheese, as they say. There's no real easy strat. I'm just waiting for him to attack, so then I can try and attack him right when he's vulnerable at the end of his attack cycle. I've been really bad at Mole lately, but... well, Mole is hard. Everyone's bad at Mole most of the time. Then he jumps away, and we have another section where we need to force back containers 3 times. Right. Okay, so 4 more hits now, and then that'll be time. Let's see how quickly I can get this. Oh no, I'm backstabbing. So that's something that can happen sometimes. I don't know why they put the backstab move into the game, but it's really not useful. And that's time. Alright. Hopefully someone can hear me and stop the timer there.
GG's.
Let's see if I can start up Discord. Alright, everyone in here can hear me? I've heard Rebel and Shem.
Oh, now we can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Alright, that's good. That's alright. Something funny was happening with Discord. I heard a bunch of Discord sounds, although they shouldn't be on the stream. That's the end of the run. There was a cutscene there, and what it should be is that at the end of every episode, there should be 2 cutscenes at the end of the level. This one, there's only 1. There are, however, meant to be 2. And I was given permission by Mike Uyama yesterday to show off the missing cutscene, because it was, in fact, added to the game. So I'm just going to hopefully not mess up buttons, which I'm doing.
Damn, you can't even press buttons.
There we go. All right. So this is the debug menu. For the record, it is not allowed in any %, but those are some of the cheats you can use. They are allowed for free play speedruns, which is my favorite speedrun category of all time. Maybe I'll get that in a future event. But you need to have a 100% file or use the debug menu to get access to cutscenes in the cantina. And this right here is the wonderfully animated final cutscene that was missing from the final level of the game. Just look at them drumming. How amazing is that?
It's perfect. It's actually perfect.
It's perfect.
It's perfection.
It's perfect.
It's so good. It's like they animated it in PowerPoint.
Look at them celebrate. And look at them blink at each other. Now I guess that means they're madly in love. All right, so that's just about it for me. I'd like to give another shout out to Flaming Laser, another runner with a sub 30-minute time. Beta Anang, he's found a couple of really cool setups in this run, which have made my life a little bit easier. Everyone else who runs this game really deserves a shout out. Do we have the final time, by the way? Does 26 to 27-minute range? That's actually incredible.
Yeah, that's really good.
That's very strong, yeah.
All right, well, that'll be it for me. I really hope you enjoyed. You know where to find me if you want to see more of this. Also, do me a favor and follow everyone who's running in this event, because they deserve it. They were all putting on a great show. And yeah, enjoy the next run. Thank you.
All right, y'all, let's hear it one more time for Laser Trap. Thank you so much for that fantastic run of Lego Star Wars. Now, I believe I do owe y'all at least a few more Lego Star Wars donations since we had that tech mishap. So, without further ado, $15 from Anonymous, some Lego haiku, gaming with the kids, don't leave Lego on the floor, quite a mess to clean. That was not good. You have anything better? Perhaps another. Even Space Wizards love to ignore level bounds. Excited to see, gosh, that was harder than I thought. Oh well, I guess I'll hand it back to you, soloing. Appreciate that, Anonymous. Thank you so much. That was both haikus and puns together. You folks are really stepping it up here. $5 from Dashi, who says, how did the Lego minifigures like to party? With a block party. $10 from ya boy Grunty, who says, GDQ has become a tradition that I just can't Lego. $5 from Graphics. I have fond memories of playing Lego Star Wars in the basement with my friends until early hours in the morning. Had to donate for one of the best Star Wars games. $25 from Astral Storm, who says, how many brick jokes are needed to build a set? All right, with that in mind, folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Welcome back to SGDQ 2021 Online. So a few reminders here of some incentives coming up. For those of you who didn't know, bonus game number 1, Paper Mario, has been met. However, did you know that there is a glitch exhibition that comes with that? So going to check out the progress of that so far. I'm going to do a quick refresh as well, just to make sure. All right, we are currently $2,320 out of $15,000. So again, if met, Jake will do a glitch exhibition after the Paper Mario run, just in case you wanted to see even more glitches. And speaking of which as well, we do have some Cave Story incentives coming up. Remember, if you want to see that ever so fancy printing cap, please donate for that. That is currently $1,360 out of $3,000. So if you would like to see that, please get those donations in. Also, if you enjoy modern graphics in Cave Story 3D, you may want to donate towards that as well. Currently, so far, Classic Graphics is winning $680 to $5 for modern graphics. So again, if you want to see those modern graphics, please get those donations in for that bid war. And speaking of more incentives here, $30 from Edward, who says, let's upgrade DMC5 to Devil Hunter difficulty. Let's check on that as well, because I know some folks were asking about that. All right, currently $723 out of $10,000 for that upgrade to Devil Hunter so far in terms of progress. $10 from Chunk Dog, who says, what is Anakin Skywalker's favorite baseball team? The Padres, referring to a pod race. You get that? I love it.